Football problems are real. They say you can't make it, but that's not how you should feel. Win the starting job. Be like Brady. Don't be Freddy. Don't make hits drive you to fits. Never fear. Hear our problems and relate. See how we answer our fate. Watch us one day win state. Hate to lose. Makes us lose a fuse. No one can tell you nothing. We are gonna be few, follow our dreams, and cream anything in our path. Sorry for the cringy intro, but anyways, on to my video. I'm currently waiting for my friend here. I'll introduce him in a bit. 5 hours later. The other maniac, he's a part of our cast. Surprise, surprise. He's here, he's ready, and he needs advice from the best wide receiver ever. And the best best cornerback ever.
Hey, what's up, guys? I got some problems, so we're just gonna show how to do better. All right, let's go.
He was the one and only Rodgers. He was the guy who can throw the ball the farthest, the guy who can create space with his legs, the guy who can make throws that, frankly, no one else can. He was the best QB in the school, even at 5th grade. And not to brag, but I was the best wide out and corner in only 5th grade too.
Terren was the GOAT, man.
But this isn't about me. This is about Mania, the guy standing right here. Say hi.
Hey, man.
So he's a part of the cast too. But let's just get into it. As I said, he always made throws that nobody else couldn't. Like he was amazing. But he always had a few flaws, but his amazingness always covered that up. Man then announced the news-breaking story. He was going to a private school. And in this private school of all places, they had a football team which is more competitive. It was so competitive that he was benched and still is. But I'm going to give him his advice in favor of I don't want to say this word, but let's just say a thick QB. A thick QB who can scramble, throw the rocket, can throw the ball even farther than Arjun is not as accurate, but they're kind of the same in accuracy-wise. So I'm going to offer advice to him, but it will be kind of hard because he wants to play like Aaron Rodgers, his hero, his idol, the man he always admired. So stay tuned for the advice I'm going to give him and wait for it.
So I'm gonna ask my friend over here about like some questions, and he'll give me the advice on them. It could be some like stupid questions, and it could be some stupid advice too. He's the best cornerback and the best wide receiver, so why don't we just give him a shot? Let's go.
So Arjun, what's your first problem?
All right, it's overthrowing the ball or underthrowing it.
So for overthrowing the ball, like it's not really anything much. He just needs to like figure out how to. He has to know his receiver. He like has to know how fast. Just look at the receiver run one day, and you'll see. And for the underthrowing, you heard this a lot. Throw the ball where the receivers are going to be.
Okay, yeah, you already told me that. It's a pain in my ass to hear you keep on saying that.
Yeah, but you ain't doing it, so.
So don't roast me. Let Terren take the lecture.
Yeah, I can't force you to change your habits, but if you do, you'll be a much better QB, better than you already were.
Yeah, so next, I can throw the ball long, but then the problem is the guy is much more, maybe the word I should say, Terren already used it, thick. He can throw far, darn far.
So this is my advice. So because the guy has a fucking cannon arm, this is what you have to do. So first of all, you gotta build up your strength. You can do anything from lifting he's a righty, so he has to lift his backpack with heavy books and maybe do it like those bicep curls, but he can do that. That's for the arm strength. But on the side of that, if he's better than you at something, you have to be better than the guy at something else. It doesn't matter what position you are. If the guy's better than you at like strength, you have to be better than speed. In his case, he's better than you at throwing like farther. He has to be better at accuracy. So to be better at the accuracy, that just takes plain practice. And Arjun, I know do you feel like you can work hard?
Of course I can. I'm trying my best. And I think I can beat him in scrambling. I can take, as Aaron said, I'm very good at making space with my legs. Yeah,
but for him, the coach said that he needs, in the coach's words, I'm a big fat dude. I am in favor of fat guys, so the fat guy can scramble better. Well, I'm able to get him to laugh now. Let's go. Okay, but still, you have to show your feet inside the pocket. You don't want to be like one of those QB Cam Newton type QBs, but you have to show your speed, but it has to be inside the pocket, like Aaron Rodgers, for example. So
that's my idol.
Yep. But he has to start playing like Tom Brady until he builds up his arm strength. By Tom Brady, I mean quick precision, quick throws, and quick at. For the next question, interviewee / cast member, my boy, Aaron Rodgers, Kyrie, Drew Brees guy. Come on and tell me the problem.
Coach, fat ass guy, he put me in as cornerback. I'm like,
and I know how bad he is at corner, no offense.
No, I'm actually pretty good, but there's a reason he put me.
Yup. He sucks as a corner. But it's understandable because he's a QB.
So I was able to get one pick in the first game, but
they lost 52-0.
Yeah.
And okay, point is the coach, for some goddamn reason, wants him to play corner. Maybe he wants, next he might want him to start eating 300 chocolate bars at once, to become like him. I know it's not funny, it's mean, I'm sorry. But anyways, my advice here is, you gotta prove to the coach. I think I've told you this before. You gotta one up the guy in everything you've done. So if he makes 40 throws, you make 41. If he gets 50 interceptions, you get 0 interceptions. If he gets 1 interception, you get 0.
So yeah, I understand that. He was under pressure the whole game. He put me in for the last second, and I threw a big bomb, but then the guy fumbled it, and the other team recovered it. So I understand what you mean, double him up, but it's not gonna help all the time. It's gonna be imprinted in the coach's mind. You gotta do something like fantastic, not just by one.
Yeah, you have. That's basically what I'm saying, though. It just doesn't have to be one. You have to one up him in everything. 1, 2 up. You just have to be better than him in a lot of stuff, and you won't get it by not working hard. Can you work hard?
Hey guys, working hard equals to almost anything. You got the talent, but don't nurture it, nothing will happen. But if you work hard and do your best, try it in anything, you'll succeed.
So Arjun, are you gonna work hard to do this?
Hell yeah.
Good, because I do not know what I'm gonna do, but when the best QB in Forest Park falls to some fat ass private school kid. So bro, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I bet you that kid doesn't even take sports seriously. But anyways, guys, for your information, Arjun is a great QB. He's just been having some.
Please like and subscribe, and leave any comments for questions. We could give you good advice for them.
You heard the man. Like and subscribe.